should show you what some of the things I've made on the Little Loom. And it's not just one thing that you can make on the Little Loom. And what I discovered that I like to make stuff for other people a lot of times, and I didn't have as much stuff as I was hoping to share with you, but that's okay. I have some stuff and I'm gonna show you because I love to share what I make and why I make it. To begin, I personally went for something a little bit more difficult. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I'm like, I can make that. Bags. I made little bags like this with a zipper in them. The story behind it is my sister was making bags. She's a quilter and she was making these cute little bags, and I was like, I bet I can make that out of a weaving. So this one I use literally every single day because it keeps all my shuttle and my bobbins. I carry it with me wherever I go with my weaving stuff. This is another little bag, but so cute, so functional, which I love. Small little things like this that you can make on the Little Loom with not too much issues. Okay, this is another item that I use all the time around my house. I have them in multiple places, but again, it's something that I've very much given away to people because it's a great little gift. These little coasters, so sparkling water, yes, I drink it often and it will leave a ring. So making these little coasters, super easy. I've made them different ways. Honestly, this is the easiest way to make them. You don't need a sewing machine or anything to make them, but I mean, super easy, super small. Fits a can on it perfectly, or a glass that's gonna sweat. Okay, the next one, scarves. Yes, this is kind of a given, especially because when you get the Little Loom, it comes with what to make a scarf out of. So I've made a lot of scarves. I've given a lot of scarves away. This is probably my most used scarf. I had to go into my room to get it, but it's a good length for one. It's about, oh, I should measure this. This little guy is about 52 inches, so just over 4 feet long. So it's not very long, which is actually okay because it kind of just goes around your neck once and then hangs a little bit like this. 3 scarves are the ones that you can choose from when you get the Little Loom, and it comes with the project. These all are about 7 feet long or so. Just kind of depends on how long you keep your ends there too, but this one you can wrap around your neck more than once if you wanted to have it like be, you know, super cozy up at the top if it was really cold, or if you just want it a little bit like this, but it hangs a little lower. So, you know, you kind of get both options there. And you know, when you are weaving, you can choose the length you want your warp. And so that's also a positive of what you're doing. You know, you can have something a little shorter. This is made out of gist yarn, which I love, and is very soft. This is all cotton ones. Usually make cotton stuff because I live in a warmer climate, but again, you could definitely use wool or an alpaca, something like that. This is something that I just made that I think is very, very cool. Glass case, and a lot of times I'll just weave with stash yarn, I call it, which is just random yarn that either you've gotten or you've left over from a project, or somebody's given it to you, or you know, you were on a vacation, you're like, I just want one skein of something from this really cool yarn shop. That's this. That's all random stuff like this. So glasses holder, really nice. I actually have a tutorial on how to make this, but very easy to make. Okay, this next project, I'm very excited to show you. Okay, I went in my house, got this poncho that I made, or hoodie, whatever you want to call it. So I made this just kind of as an experiment, and it did turn out extremely well because the challenge is I had to do a handful of warps. So I did about 6 different warps at about 6 feet each to make this, because you only can get about 8 inches out of each piece. Show you the details. So I have 3 panels on the back, and 3 panels on the front with enough for a little pocket right there. Plus I have enough for the sleeves here. Put it on and show you. I really do love, this is not only super comfortable, but it fits really well. I love the way it turned out, that it has a hood. I love that it has a pocket, that it's so comfy. It's very my style. And the fact that I made it on a rigid heddle, I mean, even better, right? This piece right here is a tank top, and it's still a little bit of a work in progress. I've got to figure out a few details on how to keep it so the shoulders don't fall off, but I wanted to show you this one because I do love it. I don't want the Little Loom to prohibit you from making bigger projects just because of the size of it. You can still do all of those things on the Little Loom if that's, 1, you only have space for that, or 2, you want to be able to carry it with you, or 3, you just want something that you can put on your lap while you're sitting in front of the couch. Those type of things, very nice, and you can still make bigger stuff even if you only have a Little Loom to do it on. Anyways, the point is there are so many options when it comes to making stuff with the Little Loom, with weaving in general, that I wanted to share a snippet with you of all the different things that you can make. More to come because there's always more to make.